Hey guys, since I uploaded that video a few days ago, I've been thinking about posting some of my other customs real quick before me and my girlfriend end up moving into our new house. So this might be the last video I make for a little bit because I'm going to try and package at least most of my, collection up today, the next couple days. So we're ready to move in because we're only a few steps away from the move-in itself. So this might be my last video for a little bit, I don't know. But I figured since I've had Magneto on the brain, I'll talk about one of my more recent projects. So this is a Kitbash between the Tri-Sentinel Bathwave Marvel Legends Magneto and the I think it's the Hoxpox House of X Powers of X Magneto. I think that's it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is a white suit Magneto, which I always think is fun. And I originally got it to supplement the Mezco Magneto, who I'll show here in a moment, if I can situate him. Yeah. So there you go. They are going for very similar looks. Magneto has worn the white costume a couple of times. It's like his secondary look now. But I really liked... So, I'll tell you what I did real quick. So, on the base Mezco Magneto, he does not come with the cool collar piece right there. And as I looked at it more and more, I was like, man, I really kind of don't like this Mezco body. Mostly this belt here. This belt here is sewn on, and as you can see, it likes to ride like really high. And you can't really push it down much, because it always wants to go back up. Not to mention, it feels, I don't know, it's a little stiff here and there, and I'm always afraid I'm going to break it. So I decided that I would do some transplanting onto the Legends Magneto, because I know I could throw that thing at a wall, and it would probably be okay. So, what I did here was, let's see if I can move the camera back a little bit. Whoop. I transplanted the head, which, it doesn't sit all the way on the ball joint, but it looks decent enough. And that's a really good face sculpt. Because, of course, it's Mezco. But like I said, I cut the collar piece off of the Marvel Legends one. Because the cape on the Marvel Legends one sat up, like, super high. So I cut the cape off, I cut the peg off of it, and I stuck it onto this Mezco cape in such a way that it frees. It's only stuck on the sides and back, and the collar itself is stuck on the chest. So the sides are free to go up and down. And so you can have him sort of like that with the reserved look. I could pull it out from the front, I could put it all the way to the back, and it's all good. Additionally, I took off his hands, and I was able to fit the Mezco swivel hinge swivel on very easily, and retain all of the crazy hand accessories that came with the Mezco Magneto. Of course, one of the flaws is the pin joints, which I personally don't mind too much. I know a lot of people get all torn up about it these days, but it's not a big deal to me. But yeah, that's about all the alterations. But yeah, I was thinking about trying to take off these lower legs and replace them, because I am really not keen on these duck feet. And also, they don't move super well. But I can't switch it out with the Mezco one, because if you look, not only is there a size difference in like the calf leading into the boot is also much higher on this than this. And this Magneto is already, like, a little bit on the tall side. So, like, for skill, there's Magneto. And we'll put in the Black Suit Spidey on the Renew Your Vows bod. So this is them, like, side by side. And Magneto is, like, an eighth of an inch taller than Spider-Man. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it'll definitely go up. He'll get much taller if I put on the Mezco boots. So, I guess I'll just keep an eye out for another possible donor figure. But yeah, that's the look at this guy. You know, obviously, he still retains the functionality, all the different hands and stuff, like I said. It's just super easy. Just unpeg it. Take the cool gun dismantling effect. Plug it on there if it'll fit. There. And then boop. Dismantling the gun. And like I said, I glued the cape in such a way that it moves easily out of the way. You can get him looking nice. Magneto is, like, one of my, like, Mount Rushmore villains. He is easily among my very favorites. I feel like villain also might be a little bit too restrictive of a term for Magneto. Magneto is, I think, more times than not, an anti-hero. Not to say that he's right, but he's very firm in his convictions, and he has proper goals in mind. You know, he just wants the survival of his race. But you can switch out this head. I'm also not huge on the helmet head that comes with the Mezco. You can see he's got that weird grin. But again, it does... you gotta put a little bit of force. But it'll sit on there. And that looks okay. I think it makes his neck look a little bit long, or his head a little bit high. And of course... oop, almost dropped it. You can also put on the Legends head. Which eyes... looking at it real close like this, I never realized how far apart his eyes are. But let me see. Jesus. If I could put the head on there. This is the one that's meant to go with the body. Get the behind the camera strength. Jeez, there we go. I think it looks like it rests just a little bit low. Oh no. That looks pretty cool. He's got his turtleneck going on. But yeah, so that's about the long and the short of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, like I said, I'll try and see what I can do about uploading my stuff. But you know, however long it might be, till next we meet, I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.